A warm welcome to the latest newsletter from Trade the Easy Way. Hello traders, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. This is Mike Hamilton for Trade the Easy Way, and I'm looking at the indices. This is the Dow on the daily on the left, weekly on the right. Now my stock scan is showing that I've seen a number of decent quality stocks that have come up on low volume. So I'm just getting a little nervous about the fact that this Dow was completely flat last week. I'll say completely flat, had a marginal increase, and I was looking for this to close above 18,200, assuming it's bullish. And on the data front this week, just switching subjects for a moment, on the data front this week, we're fairly light. Got a lot of Euro data on Monday, and we've got US and UK GDP this week. So I'm looking for some good numbers from core durable goods in the US. So I think what we might see is if they are going to hold this up, then I think we might see a dip into the support and a test of 18,000 to come back in contact with this daily 200 moving average, and then start to wind our way up. But I'm just wondering if this is finished, where we might come in contact with that resistance up there at about 250, 200, 250, and then just roll over. So the telltale signs for me is going to be the close on Monday. Now I want to see how they start the week, and then I'm going to just mark off this bar and last week's range and see where they go. But particularly looking for any push into this resistance up here from May last year. We sold off from 18,350 May last year right down to 15,250. So there's a hefty old drop which took us right into early 16 before we recovered. Elliott wave on the weekly, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 waves back. Now the fifth wave generally is messy. If we are going to get a fifth wave to the upside and into this level of resistance up here, then we're at least going to need a dip at the outset into that, like I said, to come in contact with that 200. So very indecisive. Just beginning. I'm looking to see if they are wanting to sell this. 2 weeks out, 3 have been lower closes. Last week's was flat. So let's have a look at the S&Ps and the Nasdaq as well, just to try and get a bit more of a measure of this market. So if we go to the S&Ps, slightly better. Let's look at the daily in isolation. There's the box I've got marked up. The fact we're holding 2137 is positive. I don't like charts that can't close above the 20 moving average, and this one can't at the moment close above that. So I'm very suspicious of this market. Like I said, certain bellwether stocks have come up on low volume, which is a sign that there is a lack of momentum and they're not finding the buyers on the way up. Let's try and let's get a look at the Nasdaq, if I can just find it. Nasdaq is healthier. Nasdaq is definitely healthier. There's a higher close. We're just literally on the track. I was going to remove that. I'm going to hold that in and just see if that is going to hold up there. I'm going to take that off and push that, or fit another resistance line in there at 49.07. So it's indecisive, but holding up. Okay, so Nasdaq has put some confidence back in my analysis. Quick look at the DAX and the European indices. DAX is very strong. 10,800 is a possibility here. We are reaching for the highs. So pull back to 650 would be, or 550 would be a healthy level for that one. And the UK FTSE, again, that is at best struggling. And I think this, bear in mind, Brexit is such a hot subject at the moment. This could be our measure. So, is the UK affected by Brexit or not? Well, what have we got at the moment? We've got steady jobs. We're looking for inflation to come through. Housing market is holding up. So on the face of it, we are okay. There's a threat of the banks moving head offices from London, which will be a massive dent. The financial services is a big prop to the UK economy. You've got Nissan saying they are about to make a decision on whether or not they're going to further invest and build the Qashqai in Sunderland. So, a lot of threats of events coming up in the UK, but at the moment nothing concrete. And that is at the moment shown in the hesitancy of this FTSE. Okay, so again, I will bracket Friday's bar and then see how the market handles it. Right, okay. I'll just look at the euro for the free video, and then on the premium video I want to talk about what I'm seeing. So the euro, I was looking for a little bit of a perk up, hopefully, on the euro. We've come down, we're very, very close to 108.22 or 108, literally 85 pips up. So I would want to see a retest of ideally 110, but a simple retest of 945, 950 area might be enough to see that one come down further. The big level, I'm going to push into 980 will be a bit of a gift. And of course, if this data on Monday pushes that, closes that above 945, then that changes the story. In fact, that will be a reversal. If we closed at 945 on Monday, that will be a reversal signal, because that will be a new low in this range followed by a close above, which could at least see that retest some higher levels. Okay, so we are on the floor. A lot of these indicators are on the floor at the moment on this euro, and this euro so far, being in a box play, has had a habit of picking up on the lows. We look as if we're selling off, we pick up, look as if we're selling off, we pick up, and so on. So that's why I'm not dashing in to short this, because once these indicators get on the lows, I just want to see. Forget, for example, we had a big push down here, and then we had a gradual increase up into that resistance before we got at least another leg down there. So that's what I ideally hope. I don't want to short on support or near support. 108 is a massive number, so I do want to see some higher levels. If I don't get high levels, then I will simply walk away and leave that one alone. Alright, well, I hope that helps, and if you're interested in membership, because we do look in depth at a range of forex pairs and stocks and commodities, let me know. Alright, Scalper School, there's a free introduction to Scalper School on Wednesday night. If you want to come in the trading room, you need to have done the Scalper School program. So find out details on the website, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.